Are you ready for your next wrestling contest? Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, your next contest, it will be a singles match. It's going to have a 20-minute time limit. It will be decided by one fall. One fall! And your referee for this contest will be Jay Soltis. Gentlemen, Steve Backlund! Introducing his opponent, standing to my right, he hails from Waterloo, Wisconsin. Ladies and gentlemen, Roadhouse, James Vincent!
Our first Steel Domain look at Roadhouse James Vincent. Boy, I tell you what, he's built like the proverbial house to do battle with Steve Backlund, the nephew of the legendary Bob Backlund, former WWF heavyweight champion. Let's see what James Vincent brings to the table. The Roadhouse, a big, powerful looking man, no question about it. Now, can Steve Backlund compensate and make up for the size difference with his vast array of scientific wrestling? What do you think, Ken?
Well, I'll tell you what, I had a chance to talk to Roadhouse. He doesn't lack for confidence, but as you say, it'll be interesting to see if he can back up what he said. You know, you could say what you want about Steve Backlund. He is one tough competitor.
Oh, he is. There's no question about it. And his
might not be playing with all 52 cards.
Well, that's a trickle-down thing from his Uncle Bob. There's no question about that. Very, very old school in his approach to professional wrestling. You don't see a lot of pyrotechnics or hear a lot of music when Steve Backlund comes to the ring. He just goes to the ring and does his job, period. That's what it's all about. Big James Vincent. I don't know what they announced him at, but that is a monster of a man. Look at Backlund from behind now. Jockeying for position. James Vincent wants nothing. He looks like he's going for that chicken wing crossface.
You know, one of the things I really like about Steve Backlund, and we talked, Nick, earlier in some of the matches where wrestlers, their egos will start to play. They'll give their opponents time to kind of regroup. Steve Backlund just keeps coming and coming and coming.
He's extending the hand of friendship to James Vincent. Vincent has none of it. There's a clubbing forearm between the shoulder blades. He pointed at us, Ken.
I think he pointed at you.
It's hard to tell. Might have been you.
Might have been the great Eddie Sharkey that's kind of sitting very close to it.
Let's put the heat on Eddie. Why not?
Not the first time that will have happened.
You kidding me? Volume 86 of that novel.
Look at the strength of the Roadhouse James Vincent.
Oh, God, powerful man. Drilling Backlund to the canvas. You know, if you back and your signature maneuver is that cross-face chicken wing, how in the hell do you manage, unless you knock the guy unconscious, do you get it on a man like James Vincent?
Well, one thing Backlund's got to do, he's got to get Vincent off his feet. The only chance he's got is to get him down to the mat. And, you know, Steve Backlund is a solid 225.
Oh, knife edge chop.
And the Roadhouse handled him with no problem.
Oh, God, nowhere fast. And that attempt by Steve Backlund to take over the big Roadhouse from Waterloo, Wisconsin. I got a complete ignorance here. I did not know that there was a Waterloo in Wisconsin.
Well, I thought our ring announcer, purple shirt, just made a mistake. I was expecting Waterloo, Iowa, but evidently there is. Well, not the first part of Wisconsin nobody knows anything about.
Hey. Easy there, pal. Stacy Shadows is still in the building. Be very careful.
Well, I thought she left.
No, she's ranting and raving in the locker room. She's still here. Referee Jay Soltis, about 15, 20 years experience as a referee in professional wrestling. They don't make him any better than Jay.
Well, you can see right away he was making sure that Vincent didn't somehow slip that into a chokehold. There's Backlund.
Oh, big elbow. I mean, that is a monster of a man in James Vincent.
And you see Vincent doing what Backlund doesn't, playing to the crowd, giving his opponent time. What a lazy pin. You're never going to pin Steve Backlund like that.
You know, I don't know what they announced his weight at, Ken. I didn't get it. But I would guess anywhere between 280 and 3 bills for this guy.
I think he's very close to the 3 bills.
Backlund trying to fire back now. Oh, ineffectual shots. And now Vincent, man, he hits you. It's like a baseball bat coming down on you. It's a big brute in that ring.
He is a big man.
Look at that, a half Nelson. He's trying, looks like for a full Nelson. Backlund is trying to
block it.
Yeah,
if he gets those hands locked, Steve Backlund could be in a big trouble, but he's doing a very good job of trying to block it. Ducks down, turns it right around.
Wait a minute, and again, he's going for that cross-face chicken wing. Does he have it locked in? He's trying.
I don't think he can lock it in.
Oh, my God.
There you see the size and strength of the Roadhouse.
You know, you mentioned Eddie Sharkey at ringside. Eddie, of course, just came back from the Marquis de Paris Invitational in Montreal, Canada. Big event there. Yep. Lou Whitson, I know, was up there. Speedy Lawrence. Jose Quintaro, they were all up there. Jose was the guest of honor, according to Eddie Sharkey.
Luis Piccola.
Louis dead. He's still dead, Eddie. Yeah, Louis is still no longer with us.
But halfway through that event in Montreal, it wouldn't surprise me.
Well, if Vince was booking it, but nonetheless,
if some of the attendees imagine.
Look at Backlund now, taking care of the big man. You've got to stay on it. Nowhere for Vincent to go in that corner. He's pinned in the corner. He's absolutely being victimized by Backlund, but look at this now. Look at the power.
Size and strength.
Roadhouse James Vincent. I have a feeling, win, lose, or draw, we're going to hear a lot from this guy in SDW.
Backlund going all the way to the top. He caught him.
Does he have kind of 1, 2? No. Wow. Very close.
But that's what I like about Backlund, boy. He didn't play the crowd. He went right for the cover, covered him all the way across. Now
the straps are coming down, Kim.
I think a couple more of those cards slipped out of the deck.
Well, he's going again. Chicken wing crossface. Does he have it locked in? He's trying. I don't know how he could get the leverage, how he could get the grip that he wants.
I think he's got to get him down to the mat. He's got no hope of getting that locked in. We saw Vincent try and lock in the full Nelson. Backlund blocked it, and I just don't think Steve can get that on him.
Oh, my God, over the top. He thought he threw him to the floor. Did James Vincent, Roadhouse, but Backlund still on the apron. Wait a minute. Backlund over the top. He got him. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this contest.
Steve Backlund and the Roadhouse cannot believe it.
The experience, the ring awareness of Steve Backlund utilizing that top rope for that springboard, for that fulcrum, and all of a sudden, boom, 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 with that sunset flip, he rolls up. The big man, Roadhouse, James Vincent. Steve Backlund, despite Vincent claiming it was only a 2 count. Steve Backlund gets the victory here tonight in Bloomington, Minnesota, and that is one angry Roadhouse from Waterloo in that ring.